make this memorable. So yeah, squeeze in. Squeeze in. A little quick introduction. Hey, go, go, go!
Hey, John. Before you go. Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see Mira too.
That's it! Go, 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 go! 2025!
Sneak by when you get a chance. Thank you. It's day one, Tour Divide 2025. We are on the part of Coco Claims no one talks about. There's like this dirt lead up for a few miles, and it's hard, but it's rideable. One gear Fenrir gang. 3 of us. Day 2, 2:30 in the afternoon, and we're just about to turn on to Cabin Pass Road. But before we do, there's this Butts cabin up here, and that's where I'm gonna sit down and have my lunch. Howdy.
How you doing?
Doing really well. How are you?
Good morning from day 3 of Tour Divide. Crossed the border last night. Made it to Eureka and slept in the city park here. I'm just about to pack up and roll over to Jack's and get some breakfast.
Headed to Whitefish, I guess. In between here and there is Bald Mountain and Red Meadow Lake. And it's another beautiful day. We're getting extremely lucky with weather. Man, just wanna keep clicking off as many as I can when the weather and the body allows, you know? About to head up Bald Mountain. Gonna throw some sunscreen on. I did lube my chain. I stopped at Clarence Creek campground back there, lubed my chain. So 450 miles on factory grease. And now that I've got the wolf tooth stuff on there, it's humming like a champ. Riding up to Red Meadow Lake. The bottom section is mostly flat-ish, you know, like maybe 2 or 3%. And then just about to hit the section where it punches up a bit. Made it through Whitefish, stopped in Columbia Falls, got some groceries. There's a place just south of Columbia Falls here that allows people to sleep, divide riders to sleep in their yard. So gonna go hit that up. It's gonna be a little bit of an early night. Still have 115, 120 on the day. Would like to keep pushing, but there's not really any good spots to camp, or at least I feel like the Swan Lake Road. I don't even know, is that the Swan Lake Road? I feel like that area is very buried, and I don't want to sleep up there. So we're gonna sleep up here and then get an early crack at it in the morning. Is that a cool shot? Can't tell. Those are tall trees. And I'm in the Swan River area. Got moving at 5:30, so we're 30 miles in for the day. Gonna try to make Ovando. Definitely gonna make Ovando. Gonna see if we can maybe dabble beyond that, but gonna have a good day. It's weird how you can remember little sections, just like that little bridge in that water opening. Just so picturesque, so beautiful. And it's literally gone in 2 seconds. Gonna do the first dip of the cap of the trip here. Made it to Holland Lake, grabbed some water. Got out of there, ate my last sandwich. Going to Ovando tonight, so that'll be good. Hopefully I'll stay in either the jail or the covered wagon or something. Feeling pretty good. At mile 100 for the day. Still gonna be like 4 or 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours to Ovando. Richmond Peak is like a 3-hour climb-ish. And we got a nice little bit of single track. I'm gonna try to take it easy and conserve my tires, conserve my energy, get down to that gravel forest service road, get on the aero bars, and point it towards Ovando. Richmond Peak single track. Let's go. That's Holland Lake down there. This is the bottom part of the Richmond Peak single track. Last bit of sunlight, crossing the highway into Ovando. Yo! What's up? Morning. From day 5. I slept in Ovando in the teepee last night. We're climbing Huckleberry Pass, which I feel like I mentioned maybe last year that it was one of my favorite climbs. Got my first hotel last night in Helena. Didn't get to my hotel until like 10 o'clock. Still did all the chores. Laundry, showered, brake pad in the rear, not in the front, food. And also at the llama ranch yesterday, I made the decision to leave behind my backpack. If you watched my pre-divide gear checklist, you would know that I decided not to do a backpack and just carried a backpack to Banff so I could carry all my stuff, you know, just as luggage on the plane and whatever, and then ended up, you know, filling it with food and leaving Banff with it. So I rode with it for 575 miles. We're in a rhythm. We haven't listened to music yet, but I'm very tempted to put headphones in and get started on Lord of the Rings, because I can't wait to see what those goofy hobbits get up to, you know? So. I'll try. The one chip challenge.
And a delayed heat.
Been doing a bit of riding with Josh Reed. He's making a proper film, and he brought like a real camera and real lenses. You really don't appreciate how much extra stuff he's been carrying to get the shots. So alternatively, I have a GoPro Hero 9 with one battery and one extra memory card. So all in, I'm looking at like 150 grams or something. Are you regretting any of your life choices?
Sometimes, but then the shots.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it in the end.
Yeah. I think that's the definition of 360-degree views. It's incredibly green and lush and beautiful and windy and beautiful out here today. It's a bit cooler, so that's kind of welcome. I left Plima a couple hours ago. Didn't get in there till 12:30, I believe. Massive day yesterday, 170 miles, so that felt good. Took a little bit of getting going this morning. It was sort of dreary and rainy and whatever at the hotel, so, and had to wait for the store to open at 7. I did not wait for the cafe. We are going to make Idaho today. So Montana never disappoints. Just had lunch at Upper Red Rock Lake campground. It's 3:15, so I just figured I'd swing in. Been a tough day so far. Lots of headwind. Lots of headwind. Lots of headwind. That's the story. The lake looks so cloudy. It's been more blue in the past, but also look at this mountain. No, thank you. Yeah, good. Thank you. Oh, Connor! Son of a bitch! Dang, dude!
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
Bring it in,
dude,
man.
Yeah, I've been following that dog. I'm like,
Dude.
that's a badass single speeder.
Oh, man. Grand Teton National Park. How good is that? Back there was Flag Ranch. I just got a text from someone, and I think I'm gonna have a special visitor when I get to Coulter Bay, so stay tuned.
I like busted my ass over here. You're doing such a good job.
It's summer. Happy first day of summer. On top of Togety Pass, and it snowed last night. Today's first objective, get to Strawberry Creek Safety Shelter, make sure I'm safe, and then try to get to Pinedale. Over Union Pass today, so not an ideal day for snow. Is this day 11? Must be. Got over, I don't remember when the last time I even gave an update, but it's been kind of full gas the past few days, and I've been behind on everything, you know. I just like all the chores and all the things, and just feeling like I needed a good reset. And I got that last night in Pinedale. It could potentially be a day for the Great Basin. It's dead calm right now. There's no wind out here. Gonna do some hard riding today. Gonna really go for it. Yeah, just doing the best I can every day. It's the buckskin crossing of the Big Sandy River. How about that? South Pass rest stop. ripping through the basin. Probably not gonna make it all the way through tonight because feeling tired, but we're gonna get a chunk of it done. There's no wind right now, so gonna try to knock as much out as I can. But what a sunset. Hey, where are you going? Huh? Where are you going, tough guy? Slept in the basin last night. Forgot to set my alarm, ended up sleeping from 11:30 to 7:30. Not waking up once. So that was good. But finished off the basin this morning. Got to Wamsutter, resupplied, shoved on out into the basin, part 2. No one really talks about south of I-80. The landscape doesn't change. It's just more flat, dry. And last year I remember a few water opportunities through this section, and this year not so much. I am an hour and a half out of Savory, so gonna get there, chug some water, and get up to Brush Mountain. Hopefully Kirsten's not sleeping. Probably get there 10:30 or 11 maybe. Just leaving Brush Mountain Lodge. So now we're riding to Steamboat. Oh, also, I designed some stem caps with Jeff, and I had them he shipped them up to the Brush Mountain Lodge, and so picked up one of these. Anyway, we're about to be on the reroute, the new portion of the route into Steamboat. It adds a bit of mileage, but less elevation, so see how it goes. At some point by now, I'm sure I've mentioned that at mile 14 on day 1, I punctured my rear tire, and I've had a Dynaplug in there since. It's right at the bead of the tire, and while it hasn't become an issue the past few days, I have been losing pressure in the rear. I'm gonna take a new tire and in Steamboat. Another beautiful day on the Divide, huh? That's the Yampa River down there. And over here, up here, is the Stagecoach Reservoir. Cold morning out here on the Divide. Not exactly the warm welcome I was expecting from Colorado, but I'm also the idiot that stayed at the top of Lynx Pass, so you reap what you sow. And it's cold, but we're moving, and more of Colorado on tap for today. So I kind of forgot where I was en route, and the one and only creek crossing is right now, and it's 30 degrees. I think I'm gonna just throw on a different pair of socks and run across, and then have dry shoes and socks. So I think that was the right move. It really wasn't even that deep. I probably maybe could have ridden along the edge over here and just like half pedaled and not got my feet wet. But my feet are completely dry, so, and the shoes and socks, and I also got a free wash with these. So Colorado River. Radium is just down the way. And then on to Silverthorne, Frisco, and Breck. Huh? Yeah. Just a few hours ago it was 30 degrees. Now it's 94. Williams Fork. Had a proper stop, proper rest in Silverthorne last night. It's Friday, so started 2 weeks ago, and I'm starting to crumble. I don't know what the deal is. My whole goal, my whole focus was to get to Colorado feeling happy and healthy and strong. And I did that. And past 2 days just haven't been easy. Past few days haven't been easy. But I don't know what the problem is. My body feels good. Like I was fully expecting to hop on the bike this morning and feel all of those pains, you know, all of the saddle sores, all the knees and Achilles and everything come alive, but no. I sat on the bike, started to pedal, and it's like I haven't done a mile. Like, body is pretty fresh. I don't want to say so fresh because in 5 minutes it could be the opposite, but body is not the problem right now. It's getting refocused. I know it's a hard. I know it's gonna be hard. I'm ready for it. But just gotta do it, I suppose. How pretty is this place though? Climbing up Boreas Pass. One of the best climbs of the divide. Ask anyone, I'm sure they'll put it on their top 5 list. It's just so pretty. Top of Boreas Pass, about to hit Gold Dust Trail. Pass through Como into the South Park. Look at your little nose sniffing in your ears. Oh man, look at you. On the last climb into Salida, 7:30. Gonna try to sleep on Marshall Pass somewhere. So, got a bit more riding to do. Right here.
Right there. Here you are.
Look at this, I'm beating a Subaru. Good little morning on Marshall Pass. Stayed down there in that pit toilet. Didn't stop in Salida. Have enough food to make it to Sargent's. So, gonna press on and hopefully get a hot meal when I'm there. Shout out to Jaron for coming down to Salida. Well, he's gonna go ride some Colorado Trail, but he came down and surprised me. That was nice of him. Been a lot of good visitors this year on the tour. Top of Marshall Pass. Time to descend down into Sargent's, get some breakfast. Just intersected the Continental Divide hiking trail, and I think over there is a thru hiker. Still like 50 miles out of Del Norte, one more pass, and then a little bump. Canaro Pass, done. Made it to Del Norte last night, pretty late, like 10:30 or something, 11 maybe. There's a 24-hour gas station, so I was able to at least get, you know, some food and whatever. And then I waited around for Subway to open up this morning, and because it's a big push. 170 to Abiquiu. There's Platoro in like 50 miles, maybe a little more. And we have Indiana Pass, the highest point on the divide. So, beautiful day for it. Man, I haven't talked enough about the weather, but go back and watch last year's video. The weather this year has been absolutely incredible. Nearing the top of Indiana Pass. And for those wondering, Indiana Pass does not make my list of best climbs. Not even close. I walked so much of it, but this section's pretty good. Nearing the top of Manga Pass out of Horka. It's all paved. It's a hefty gradient, but I've been able to ride it all so far. This is all right. About to drop into the CDT. I'm surrounded by thunder. Wonder if it's gonna rain. Definitely looks like it could, but it looks like it could just be thundery. What do you think of this feather? probably like the 50th down tree we've had to cross in this section. Conditions are unfavorable. Well, currently got ourselves a bit of a situation here. It rained and there's death mud everywhere. I've been walking, clogging, scraping, walking, clogging, scraping, walking, clogging, scraping for I don't know how long. Like, you can see where I was on the road and the bike just doesn't roll. It's done raining, so that would lead me to assume this stuff is going to be drying. Situation is, I'm currently in the longest food push from Del Norte to Abiquiu, which is 170, 190 miles. I had a horrible day yesterday. Terrible day. Did Indiana Pass, took forever, and got to Platoro and then pushed on. Only did 85 miles yesterday, so that was a compromise because the day was so hard and I wasn't doing well. And so I already strained my food supply. And now I have a couple liters of water, some food, but I really don't know what I'm gonna do. It's still thundering, so could kick back up here any second with more rain. And just as I say that, it is starting to rain some more. I think I'm still something like 50, 60 miles from Abiquiu. I mean, look at this. This is just, that ain't gonna work. I'm out here alone too. I assume the people that were ahead of me are through this and well on their way to Abiquiu. And Jesse was behind me. We started off this morning together. Hopefully he was smart enough to stop at Hopewell when it was raining. But not sure what I'm gonna do. Got some problem solving to take care of. Part of me thinks I should just get my tarp set up as if this is going to be home for the night. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. I can't keep trying to push and then every 50 yards having a breakdown and having to
scrape and scrape and scrape and scrape, scrape. Stay tuned, I guess. It's almost 7:30. Been here since 4 o'clock yesterday. Roads look firm. They're still a little puddly and definitely still a little tacky, but puddles are drying out, so that means the water's going somewhere. So, about ready to give it another shot.
Outside Abiquiu, maybe 20 miles or something. It's a big climb to Cuba, and that's where I'm hoping to make it for today. Bit of a bike update. I lost the, I don't know, I guess cinch bolt, or like, I have Shimano cranks, so they use this little plastic screw to like get the cranks to be tight, and then there's like the pinch bolt. I lost the cinch bolt, so I've just over tightened the pinch, and hopefully it holds. But also, it's kind of a little overcast over that way. I'm kind of hoping we don't get another consecutive day of peanut butter mud, because that would really affect today's progress. So yeah, otherwise, I don't know, you know, still moving. A little bit of an update. I've had to stop a number of times this afternoon, both for, without getting too graphic, digestive issues. The other thing, my crank arm, I've had to stop a bunch and try to get it tight. I'm not really too concerned about it, but if that crank arm starts to come off the spindle, then there's gonna get dirt in the bottom bracket, and that would be the end of it. So gonna try to keep an eye on it. I don't think there's a bike shop between here and the end. Maybe Silver has a bike shop. Cuba this morning. Spent some time trying to figure out if my crank arm was gonna stay on. It kept loosening up last night, and yeah, I don't know. I bought some Loctite just in case, but I think on pavement I'll be fine, but it's probably when I'm doing off-road, like flexy stuff, that it starts to work its way off the spindle. So only got 2 hours of sleep, and then wasted a bunch of time trying to figure out my cranks. So 125 miles to Grants, and then a huge push to Hightown, I think, And then we got the reroute, the fire reroute. Man, just trying to really focus in here and get it done. It's proving challenging. Just looking at my turn list for the rest of the day, seeing you know, the roads and whatever, and in all of my research, all of my preparation, all of my map studies, I don't know how I overlooked the fact that we get to ride historic Route 66. Unbelievable. You're telling me I get to get my kicks on the Tour Divide on Route 66? I'm there. Well, not yet, but I will be there. Now that we're in New Mexico, all I can think about is the wise words of Matt Mason, aka the Matterhorn, aka Monumental Loop Matt. It's hot, but at least there's no shade. It's true, no shade. But look at this. Very cool, very impressive. Little canyon we're working our way down here. Cute, huh? Took a hotel in Grants last night. Slept, I'd planned on getting up early, but you know, I got to the hotel maybe like at 8, and by the time you take care of all the chores, maybe I've mentioned this before, by the time you take care of all your chores, it was 11 o'clock before I got to bed. So I got up at 4. My body just wasn't ready to go, so took another couple hours and left at 6:30. It's pretty out here today. Wish you could smell this place. It smells so good. Toaster house. Holy cow. This very intense rain, thunder, lightning, windstorm just blew by. And at the same time it was getting dark, and tried to set up my tarp and it was way too windy. Couldn't even kind of set it up. So I just like wrapped it around myself, sat on my sit pad and just waited for, I don't know, it was only 10 minutes and now it's good again. So after that first really intense lightning and rain and wind that pushed through, only lasted like 10 or so minutes, but then
Rode for another hour and a half, and started raining again. So just set up the tarp.
In the Gila National Forest. We're on the fiery route through here. I was under the understanding that it's mostly pavement that the reroute went on, and I understood incorrectly. Final sunset of my Tour Divide. The last 20-something miles of pavement here into Silver City. I think I've got to push through Silver City, get out somewhere, and if I need to, I'll just crash for a couple hours. But no hotel, no stopping. We're pushing. So, gonna finish tomorrow, midday, hopefully. Stay tuned. Back with my lover for a bit more. Love you, CDT. Well, 30 miles. That's all we got left, 30 miles of pavement. It's just before 2. It's hot. Hot. It's hot. Yeah. I don't have anything to say at the moment. Just try to soak it in, huh? You know, on the tracker, it bounces your dot to let you know that you finished.
Yeah.